All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna keep it clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
Well, they say the Kentucky Derby is the fastest, most exciting 2 minutes in sports. I'm pretty geeked for these next 2 minutes.
My hands
here.
are shaky.
I'm so sweaty right now.
I get so nervous when these big fights happen. These title fights, man, are the best.
And this is the biggest of the big. This is the heavyweight title and the scariest contender against the greatest champion.
Ready, let's fight.
Let's see how this starts. Oh, my goodness.
Ngannou is in white. Miocic is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. UFC heavyweight title is on the line.
I mean, the tension in here.
Already you're seeing a more patient Francis Ngannou. Beautiful low kick. And you do not want to get kicked with those legs. The size difference is very evident.
Yep.
But with all that muscle comes a lot of oxygen requirements. So if this fight gets into the deeper rounds, you can see fatigue playing a factor.
Body shot from Ngannou. A lot of pressure on both of these coaching staffs tonight.
The smaller octagon could play a big factor here, and it looks so small with these two giant guys inside here.
It doesn't leave much room for error, man.
It's so much different. It really, really shows itself in the heavyweight fight.
Yes, it is 30% smaller. Stipe trains at a 24-footer, as he told us, DC in Cleveland. This is 25.
Oh! Oh!
Stipe took that, though. That's a win for Miocic.
Incredible.
Francis landed.
Clean.
We don't see many people take that from Ngannou.
But look, Ngannou's patient. He landed that shot, and he's being patient.
He talks about his evolution as a fighter.
Early shot from Stipe.
This is big. This is a big
Oh,
moment.
this is actually improved takedown defense by Ngannou. Wow.
Big improvement.
He actually did the right thing on the defense. He was able to.
Oh,
my
look
goodness.
at this.
Big ground strikes here.
Oh,
Stipe ate
Stipe's
one
in
of those
real
clean.
trouble. Real trouble.
Oh, huge right Miocic. Able to survive for now.
No, but this is not smart by Ngannou, trying to wrestle offensively. Wow, that was much improved defense by Francis Ngannou.
And then back to being patient.
That's
big.
Yes.
That's a
very
big improvement.
Francis was able to cover the head, get his shoelaces back. That was beautiful.
Oh, head kick from Ngannou out of the southpaw stance.
Wow.
With all these big actions, right, if Stipe can survive, it's still a matter of trying to get the fight longer. But boy, Francis has started fast and good.
But he's being patient.
Yes, measured.
Even though he's starting fast, he's taking big gaps in between these big moments.
Rest.
Yes.
It's like a football game, right? Big play, long time in between the plays.
But his mouth is open right now. He's breathing out of his mouth. But he's got to preserve this energy, right?
Yep, he's got to take his time. Because right now he's doing great, right? He's winning the first round, and Stipe hasn't really figured out how he's supposed to attack and approach it.
I'd like to see him go back to that low calf kick again as well.
Stipe's only thrown a handful of strikes thus far. 5 of them, has landed them all. But exercising a lot of patience here. 3.5 minutes in.
He's setting up that big kick off the left leg again.
This is a very measured pace, though. The thing about the first fight was that it was frantic early. And so Francis ran out of energy. But this pace, where they're not throwing that much, and they're just exchanging big strikes, I feel like Francis could go long at this pace.
Yes. It's also the adrenaline dump. You got to wonder, in the first fight, it was a big factor. Has he prepared himself psychologically for that, for this fight?
That's it. Hands tight, Everything comes to speed. Hands level, off the jab, Tavares. Yes.
There it is.
We're okay. Level, watch Tavares. Let's go.
30 seconds to go in the round. Everyone in here watching with bated breath, as quiet as it's been in here all night, seemingly.
I feel like I want to mute my thing because I feel like people can hear my heart rate. It's just pumping so fast. I feel like they can hear it through my microphone. Seriously, my heart's beating so fast.
Yeah, my heart's pounding. There's so much tension in the air.
It's kind of scary, actually. Like, are we okay?
Well, if you bet on either fighter to get it done in round one, it's time to rip up those tickets. 5 minutes in the can.
Good, have a seat. All right, breathe. Breathe in and out, in and out. Pablo, Alex, can you hold this? Good, in and out. Get that air. Let me see your mouthpiece. You're doing good. All right, hey, we got to get our offense up a little bit. Okay, you got to get a little more speed. Like, look at everything's got to be a little bit more explosive. Okay, he's moving, he's following you around nice. Okay, I think that really.
Here's a big right hand that opened things up. Look at this, boom. I mean, clipped him right on the side of the head. Stipe just ate it. And here is the takedown defense, and this was a big moment in this fight. Huge moment. Francis took his back, landed some heavy, heavy shots. I mean, this is a big, big moment. These are enormous punches, but it just shows you the power, or excuse me, the ability to absorb power shots that Stipe has. Stipe has a tremendous chin.
He does. I mean, Francis landed on him.
Big shots, big shots.
Stipe's left eye seems to be bothering him considerably. There was a wince when the cut man, Rob Monroe, tried to attend to it. So we will keep an eye on that. Round two is underway.
Boy, you can hear the corner of Ngannou saying patient, patient, patient. And Stipe's corner is telling him he's got to get the offense going a little bit.
Oh, I like that with the jab and then off the low kick.
Nice advance there by the champion.
Absolutely. Now Miocic has to enter the fire a little bit in order to force Francis to fight him.
And Francis has got to be careful to not load up and leave these big openings.
Oh!
Stunned.
Knocked down for Ngannou. Stipe back to his feet, eats another uppercut. Nice counter right from Miocic, who is now down and out. Francis Ngannou can finally call himself the greatest heavyweight in the world.
You go into the fire with Ngannou, you go to sleep. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That was nasty.
That's as nasty as it ever gets.
Oh my goodness.
Stipe is trying to get up, but they're trying to stop him.
They got to stop him from
They
getting
got
up.
to stop him from
fall.
getting up. He's going to fall down.
So, in UFC appearance number 13, Francis Ngannou finally breaks through and becomes the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
And clearly learned all the lessons from the first fight and came back brilliantly in the second fight. He dropped him with a jab, step-in jab.
With the lead hand.
Yeah, and then swarmed on him, had him in big, big trouble, hit him with that uppercut, and look at that, Stipe fired back.
That was the worst thing that could have happened for Stipe, though, Joe. That was the worst thing that could have happened for Stipe. Stipe landed and thought he hurt him back. When he lands his power jab up the middle, he drops Miocic. When they're throwing here, Miocic feels like he hurts him, so then he goes, okay, I can go, and look at this. Short left hook that just drops him and shuts his lights. I mean,
so
short left hook.
Perfect left hook. Look at this again. Look at this left hook. Boom.
Oh, my
Perfect.
goodness.
Perfectly placed.
His leg, he falls back over his leg, and then he gets to take an extra one. It was over. Look at that. The fight's over. Stipe's done. Stipe's done.
Amazing technique, amazing composure by Francis. Showed all the lessons from that first fight. Learned it, came back with an A+.
Joe, calm Francis is the scariest human being on the planet.
He's so scary because he has a tremendous chin. Not just tremendous power, enormous guy, but with that man, Eric Nicksick, with Dewey Cooper, with all the guys that he trained with at Extreme Couture, he's learned. And now he's the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, you got to credit those coaches. Eric Nicksick, chief among them. A lot of people wonder, DC, if Ngannou should be out trying to get grappling repetitions. Put in the right work, listen to his coaches, and got it done with the power tonight. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.